Welcome to the I Love Coaching podcast, where we believe coaching solves everything.
Okay, everybody, welcome to the first ever I Love Coaching podcast. Yes, if my voice sounds familiar, if my bald head looks familiar, that is right. My name is Adam Roach, and I came to you the past 2 years from the I Love Recruiting podcast. That's right. I used to be the host of the I Love Recruiting podcast. And guess what? It hasn't gone anywhere. We just took a pause back in June, I believe, of this past year to really focus on a new venture that we have up and running, rocking and rolling, and we are so excited to bring it to you. So welcome to the I Love Coaching podcast. Here we go. So what can you expect from the I Love Coaching podcast? It's pretty simple. You can expect many different approaches to coaching. You can expect being coached. You can expect learning how to become a coach. You can expect interviews. You can expect, my voice, our coach's voice. Let me give you a history of what we've created here since you last heard from us. You see, the I Love Coaching Corporation was created to help people like yourself, you listeners, you viewers. And what does that mean, help you? Well, the I Love Coaching, here's our imagery right behind me. This is our logo. I had a vision, right? And back in the I Love Recruiting days, my vision was to help you all focus on growing and expanding your companies through the recruiting world. Now, that was extremely successful. Our softwares are still rocking and rolling to this day. We have many clients in the I Love Recruiting coaching platforms. And I thought I would expand. Actually, I knew I would expand into the I Love Coaching universe so that we can impact as many people as possible. We actually have a vision statement, and it sounds something like this: to enable coaches to empower 100 million people to explode their world using our REAL coaching model. And now REAL is an acronym that stands for relevant, experiential, authentic learning. And boy, are we having fun. So since we paused the I Love Recruiting podcast, let me share with you what we've done. Inside the I Love Coaching organization, we have now grown to nearly 20 coaches and nearly 200 clients all across the United States. And we're even into some of the Australian and New Zealand countries as well. Super exciting there. Last November in 2021, we held our second annual summit here in Charleston, South Carolina. And we had over 22 countries represented. And we even had the fire marshal call on us because we had surpassed the capacity of the room. So the I Love Coaching platform is simply just that. Do you have a space where you feel you need to be coached up in personal, in business, in health, in relationships, in spirituality, in whatever wheel of life spoke you need to be coached up in? Guess what? We can handle that. In our summit back in November, we covered, I believe, 13 different topics of the wheel of life. We had 13 different presenters. If you want to go check it out, go to ilovecoachingco.com and go to live events. And there you'll see the recording of the summit in 2021. It was a fabulous event. So the idea here of I Love Coaching and the I Love Coaching podcast is going to look like this. My intention is to bring you as much value as I can possible in any space in the wheel of life. Now, pause that because I can only bring you so much value from my own experiences and from my own relevant material. So we're going to expand this even greater, and we're going to bring in all of the I Love Coaching coaches. That's right. So as I mentioned, we currently have nearly 20 coaches all over the United States that specialize in many different things, from real estate to recruiting to operations side of your business, to focusing on leadership, focusing on life, to focusing on health and recreation, and so on and so forth. It's really cool. Go check out their bios there on the ilovecoachingco.com website, and you'll see them all. So my intention here is that this can become an exposure platform for those coaches as they come bring you relevant content specific to what they have experienced in their own life and in their own vertical of mastery of whatever that is. So we're going to transcend industry. We're going to transcend all across any industry that we can. We actually have an individual who's being coached by one of our coaches right now, who's in the medical device space. This individual wants to come in to become an I Love Coaching coach, and we're going to bring him in as he goes through the training process so that he can coach specifically to the medical device sale. You see, my vision here is that we don't just stay in one single vertical. We go into as many verticals as possible. Now, what if you say, hey, Adam, I want to become a coach? Guess what? We offer that as well. So again, go to ilovecoachingco.com. When I say co, I mean CO. That's what it is. The word love, coachingco.com is our website. You can go check it out how to become a coach as well. Because we do believe that anybody can become a coach with the right relevant, experiential, authentic learning approach. We're super excited about that. Let's see, what else can I share about the I Love Coaching podcast? It's going to be fun. We're going to drop these maybe once a week, twice a week. It's going to be different approaches. You're going to be able to hear from all the different coaches, and we're going to bring you as much value as each of these coaches can. We're going to have one-on-one like this. We're going to have interviews. We're going to have live events, if you will, where we will do some whiteboarding. It's going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned. Go check us out at ilovecoachingco.com and stay tuned for more podcasts from myself and all of the coaches. We're extremely excited. Take care, and we'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye.